Hey everyone, it's Jenny. I just wanted to come on here to show you my attempts at doing a TN or a traveler's notebook. So in the Sanrio swap, one of the things that we were required to make for our partner is a TN or a traveler's notebook. And I think that was probably the one project I was a little bit more intimidated of doing. And I've made them before, but I just had it in my head, like I wanted to do something different. And so I watched, a few tutorials to get ideas. And then I finally, tried it out, and then it just wasn't working out. So, and I'm hearing from a lot of other participants that they're also struggling with the TN. So, I know Ebony was having a hard time, and I was feeling her pain when I was watching their live, and she was like having a hard time through it because I was struggling. And then I see other people saying that they were having a hard time too. So I just thought I'd share all of the versions that I tried to make and the one that actually was the final one. So I'm gonna try to do other videos about my projects, but I wanted to do a special one just for this, just to show all the stuff I went through. Okay, so this one, the first one that I tried to make was it was based off of a tutorial that Christian's Crafty Adventures did. So I will link her down below. And it was a larger size TN, and you can hold, I think, 4 signatures and all of that. So I worked on it, and I bought a new laminator, and I thought I had it all figured out. And I even changed up a couple things, and maybe that's why it didn't work out so well. But I don't know if you can see this, but it wouldn't laminate nicely. And I just didn't want to use it because I couldn't get it to seal properly. So that frustrated the heck out of me. So I decided to give up on this one and not use it. Okay, so that was the first attempt. Second attempt, I'm like, well, I really want to do a shaker. And so I started to see if there was any tutorials out there, and I kind of used what somebody had. She had like a die to cut out a TN, but I decided to use the same measurements that I was working with for Christian's version, so it's a little bit larger, and then use what I had and made it out of acetate. And now that I'm looking at it, I guess it's not as bad as I thought, but what was really hard for me was the sewing, and I had to look it up later, but I think my tension on my sewing machine was not accurate, not correct. So it kept bunching up, and it looks like a hot mess. So it doesn't look good at all. And then sometimes I would, like, when I would cut it, I would take out the stitches, and I just didn't want to give this to anybody because it looked like a hot mess. So maybe if the stitching was a little bit nicer, I even like put in the string and everything. I'll probably unlace it so I can use it again. But I just didn't feel happy with this project. I saved it like this so that I could show it to you folks. And maybe one day I'll come back to this project again and try it out. Because I think it has a lot of potential. I didn't feel like the acetate was strong enough. And I didn't want to give it away to somebody. So maybe I'll try to make one for myself. So not sure yet. But I intend to reuse this elastic, so I'll unlace that, and I'm definitely gonna cut this open and save all the sequins because I really like the mix. Okay, so that was my second attempt. Okay, so I finally came up with something that I'm happy with. Okay, so I had to change the sizing. So instead of making the large size that Christian did, instead what I did was I just used the 8.5 by 11 size paper, and I just figured out, okay, if it's 11, then I'll use 5 inches and 5 inches for the front and back, and then a 1-inch spine. So that's what this is, okay? So anyway, that is what I came up with. And I was just having issue after issue, even when I was doing this version. I don't know what's wrong with my laminator, but it didn't seal it really well. So you can see the bubble right here. But I just don't have enough time to really play with it and do it again. So I'm sorry, Kelly, because Kelly is my partner. I hope she still likes it. I still like how it came out, and that's why I'm going to go with this. but hopefully it doesn't bother her. So what I did was I just cut out the main part out of this teal color, and then I got some designer paper, and I was trying to see if I could cut it on my Cricut. I really wanted to put the name of her YouTube channel somewhere on her TN, and it just wasn't working out. So rather than redo the whole thing, what I did was I just cut down the 12 by 12 paper into 8 by 11, and I fed that into my printer, and I just printed it that way. So it's really small. Like, I kind of wish I printed it a little bit bigger, but I just went with it. And then I laminated it, and then I added on the Keroppi afterwards. So this is one of those acrylic pieces that I don't know what they call it, planner pieces, I think. I don't have too much Keroppi stuff already, so I'm just trying to utilize what I have. So I put that on, and I think it came out really cute. Okay, so last night I was working on the final touches, which is this part here. I don't know why it's like this. Oh, I know why, because I twisted it. So okay, here. So last night I wanted to finish it up and decorate it. Oh my god, my dogs are going crazy. So after I laced it all up, I wanted to add in some beads. So I added on this cute bow, and then I tied on some of other charms, like the beads, like the hearts and the flower. I made this Keroppi charm. So I added on the bail, and then this really cute heart jump ring. And then on the side here, I did another heart jump ring. I have this really cute gold bow, and then I just added on some flowers as a dangle. So these are like sakura beads, and then just some regular round beads. And I really like how it looks. I really think it's cute. I love it. So, and then on the inside, I shared earlier that I purchased Keroppi stickers. And so I just kind of used it and put it throughout the entire project. So every page or every layout should have at least one Keroppi. So this TN has only 3 signatures because there was only enough space for 3. But I like how it came out. I don't know. I saw that Eileen had done a tutorial on how to make a pocket out of, I think she used the zipper pouches or the pouches or those little cellophane bag kind of stuff. The ones with the Sanrio characters on it. And then she made really cute pockets. I don't know if they'll fit in this TN because it's a little smaller. But I don't know if I'm going to stress myself out to try and do something like that. So this might just end up being the final version. So I hope my swap partner likes what I came up with. I'm pretty happy. I really like the colors and how everything came out. I kind of like things a little bit more simple, as you can tell. So I hope she likes, you know, how the colors and all of that stuff that I chose. So, you know, we kind of give up, right? And I think that's the beauty of doing swaps, is because it kind of puts you out of your comfort zone, and it challenges you to do different projects that maybe you wouldn't have necessarily done or you would have given up. I couldn't give up because I had already committed to the swap. So it was a learning experience for me to figure out, okay, what am I going to do now? Like, I'm on a deadline and I need to get this in the mail soon. So I need to just hurry up and finish and come out with something that I would be happy to receive. So hopefully, Kelly, hopefully you like this. You know, I went through so many versions, but I hope that you like the one that I'm going to actually send you. And I'm dying to see what everybody else came up with, because hopefully they didn't run into as much issues as I did. One of these days I'm going to come up with a really nice version, and I will share that with you guys. But till then, I have more to share as far as my projects, but they're not totally done yet. I still have a few other small things that I need to add into it, and then I can box it all up together. So when I'm finished, I will do like this is what I'm sending my swap partner kind of a video, so that you can see all the stuff that I'm going to include. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.